All right, we're getting ready to install a Fast Intentions twin turbo kit. It's their stage 1 as of 2022. The old stage 2 is the now stage 1. So we'll get into that in a little bit, talk a little bit about the exhaust manifold. It is a cast exhaust manifold. Once it's been cast, it's of course machined. All the machining is done in-house at Fast Intentions, really cool. So all the V-band flanges here for the wastegate and for the turbo, all machined in-house. We have a really smooth transition to go from the collectors into the wastegate. So boost control is really nice with this exhaust manifold and on this kit. It uses the Tile MVS wastegates. And these manifolds, because of the way they're cast, they hold up really well. So we've had this kit. FI has had this kit out for about 11 years. Haven't seen one of those things crack. This is the new stage 1 turbo. This is based off of similar Garrett turbo of the 2868 denomination. Zona, which is what this is. You've got the Zona logo there and the really bitchin' billet CHRA. Really nice setup here using the Alpha compressor housing on this bad boy. And the Zona equivalent this is basically the Zona's XR 4948. So this turbo on the G37, we've been able to make mid 700 wheels with and about close to the same as far as torque. So about 700 to 720 foot-pounds of torque using these turbos. So that's obviously on a built motor, 100% duty cycle on the boost controller. So as much as it'll make. But yeah, if you're looking to keep the response as best as possible, look no further than the stage 1 from the FI twin turbo kit. Really top notch, top quality components. As you can see, even the turbos are just, artwork. It's beautiful. And you've got the Tile turbine housing. So with these bad boys, it already has the restrictor built in on the CHRA, so you don't need to worry about finding any of the lines and fittings you're going to need with this kit. Up next, we have the intercooler that Fast Intentions uses. Really cool end tanks using a bell core. This bad boy measures 27 by 8 by 3.5. So good size core, probably good for about 800 horsepower of flow capability. These are the MVS wastegates. With this kit, we're doing a recirculated wastegate setup. So we don't have a noisy dumped exhaust valve going out. So each side has a left and right pipe that goes to the downpipe. And we have a really cool mandrel bent, again with our V-band flange that'll come off the backside of the turbine housing. And then our wastegate return goes into there. And on this one, we have it coned back down to 2.5 inch. So this will work with all the 2.5 inch catbacks that are out on the market. Again, coned down so it's a nice smooth transition. Keep turbulence at bay. An example of the charge piping. So all of the charge piping has a lip on it. And all this stuff is really beautiful transitions. Mandrel bent, aluminum, so it's nice and light. This pipe here is for the MAF. So this goes right up to the throttle bodies, and we have a port for boost signal. So that can be used for the boost solenoid. Really nice components. The air filters, there's 2 of them, of course, are the AFEs. These are 2.5 inch, and these work really well. When we were testing the kit with Fast Intentions, we played around with the filter setup. These gave no restriction whatsoever. So really good filters. The whole package works really well together. Hey guys, today we have Naoki with Drift 101. He brought in one of his 350Zs so we can get it tuned and all dialed in on our dyno. And I'm gonna have Naoki take over, tell us a little bit about Drift 101 so you guys can know more about it.
My name is Naoki. I'm the owner of Drift 101. I like to say I have the #1 drifting school in the US. Basically, our job is to teach anybody how to drift. So we have rental cars available, and our goal is to have everybody have a great time and understand drifting from a beginner standpoint all the way up to advanced, and also some car control basics. And basically that's been our goal ever since we've been doing this for 20 years. So yeah, that's basically what we do. This is my personal car behind me. I just pretty much try to keep it simple. I think the 350Z platform is a great platform to start off with. I recommend a lot of, I'd say beginner students that's taken my class just to go ahead and start off with like a Z platform, pretty much keep it simple. You can just sort of start off by getting an aftermarket two-way limited slip differential, maybe throw in a hydro e-brake, and then from there just sort of develop your skill as you sort of advance. My students who get a 350Z, and then from there, once you're ready to modify it, obviously go to Specialty Z. I met a lot of people through Specialty Z, as a matter of fact. We all have this sort of weird connection when they'll see a Z and like, well, so what do you take your car to? And they'll say it's Specialty Z, and it seems like if I mention like Seb, they're like, oh, Seb, you know. So it's good. With a lot of stunt performers and people in the industry, and it's one of the reasons why you'll see the Liquid Death sticker on the side of it. Got the chance to use it for a commercial promoting their new iced tea, so that was kind of fun. Yeah, probably met a handful of really good stunt performers. All of them are just constantly just trying to get proper seat time. So sort of where my training sort of stems from is not only do we encourage people to have fun with their own cars and learn how to drift, but it seems like drifting's become sort of like the staple way of driving on set. So things from drifting have sort of translated over to stunt driving as well. So that's basically our goal, is just to get people to get behind the wheel of the car. Finally, you know, even for myself, it's been probably a good maybe 3 or 4 year stint that I couldn't really even drive because I just got so busy with the business. And that's why, you know, that's one of the reasons why I brought my car here, where I don't have the time to kind of tweak my own cars anymore. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep plugging this place as much as I can because it's a great shop. And basically anybody who starts off with a Z platform, I usually do my best to tell them to come here if they can, you know, just to get some of the basic work done. So if any of you guys have any questions about our one-on-one school or just want to understand a little bit more about just driving in general, you're more than welcome to reach out to us. Our website is drift101.com. Our Instagram account is drifta, and basically reach out to us if you have the time. Thanks.
All right, so we're wrapped up on Naoki's 350Z, naturally aspirated DE with all your basic bolt-ons on it, optimized for drifting. On 91 octane, we're at 273 wheel and 250 foot-pounds of torque. So really good for a stock engine setup with bolt-ons on a DE for 91. So really cool.